Joining me now is former chair of the Council of Economic Advisors under President Joe Biden, our friend Jared Bernstein. Jared, so in a new MSNBC.com article, you say that the tariffs are already taking a toll on the economy from the rising uncertainty felt by consumers and businesses. And you cite the February plunge in the Consumer Confidence Index. So what is worse? Is it the uncertainty? Is it the tariffs? And how long before Trump's it's on, it's off approach seriously hurts the economy?
Well, it's always great to be with you, and you're asking exactly the right questions. I think the answer, how long, is already upon us. So we saw the stock market down 3% this week. 1 week in the stock market isn't the biggest outcome in the world. But what it's really telling us is that investors are spooked. And investors are spooked by precisely what you just accurately called the whiplash of this back and forth. So at this point, these tariffs, whether they've been administered or proposed, are deeply unpopular with producers, the car companies themselves. The American car companies that were supposed to be helped by these tariffs were the ones that went to the White House and asked for this reprieve. Investors, as we've discussed, and consumers who uniformly view them as raising their prices.
So, look, Donald Trump himself has been a personal fan of tariffs for decades, though he has not offered clarity on why he is so hell-bent on imposing them on Canada and Mexico, which, by the way, will undo his own USMCA trade agreement that he negotiated 4.5 years ago during his first term. And again, the Wall Street Journal called it the dumbest trade war in history. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau called the move very dumb. And Canada's retaliatory tariffs, Jared, they are still going forward despite Trump's pause. So if Canada and Mexico hold firm, where does this go?
Well, where does this go with this administration is a very hard question to answer based on precisely what we've discussed already, this back and forth, these reprieves, these deadlines, all of which create a really pessimistic, I'd even say a toxic environment for American investors. One of the problems with these tariffs that the Trump team just seems to refuse to wrap their head around is that at this point, about 45% of our imports, things we buy from other countries, are actually inputs into our own manufacturing. We call them intermediate inputs. So when you put a tariff on something that a domestic producer uses to make things, that makes domestic manufacturing more expensive. That's why the car producers themselves ask for a reprieve. It's why Alcoa constantly goes to the Trump administration and says, can we have a reprieve from the aluminum tariffs that you've imposed to try to help this? You ask a very piercing question as to why they continue to pursue this when everyone from the left wing to the conservative Wall Street Journal is calling this dumb. And I think that's a fair question, but I think those assessments are correct.
So when you talk about these specifics, so this is like what some small part or something being put together. It's done in the United States. It crosses over the border to get something adjusted to it. It crosses back. I was hearing about in Maine where lobstering, that is the lifeblood of the Maine economy. Apparently, the majority of lobsters caught in Maine are sent for processing to Canada. Slap a tariff on it right there. When they come back across the border to be sold or eaten in our restaurants here in the U.S., let's put another tariff on that. What's that going to do to Maine?
It's going to do bad things to Maine producers and consumers. And look, I mean, what you're describing is something I've long described under the rubric of you can't unscramble the globalization omelet. I suppose you could if you wanted to break a lot of things, but the question is why? What you just described is a microcosm of a highly integrated North American production system, whether it's autos, food, lumber, energy. This is a highly integrated system, and it's one that I would say, to their credit, the Trump administration in their first term helped build with the USMCA, the United States, Mexican, Canada Trade Agreement, which they're now obviously ignoring. You could, as I've said, and as you could break this highly integrated system. You can't de-integrate it, not in a month. Maybe you could in 6 months or a year, but why? That is the question that I have not heard anything close to an answer to. Why would you want to deintegrate a system that's highly integrated, providing benefits to consumers and workers on both sides of the border. Again, this is not just me talking. The very businesses went to or called the White House this week and said, don't do this. So I think there are a lot more. When you get to the why of this, there's more unanswered than answered questions.
Can I ask you real quickly, is President Trump undoing the best parts of the Biden economy?
Well, in a way, I think the answer to that is yes. I mean, President Trump inherited a very strong economy from Team Biden when it comes to overall growth, when it comes to job growth, when it comes to inflation that was slowing down. And those actions, at least in the past couple of weeks, have really begun to squander that inheritance. Again, this is not just me speaking. We're seeing precisely these kinds of complaints in mainstream and even conservative editorial boards. So I do think there is a real problem with the way they are handling the good economy that they inherited.
Okay, Jared Bernstein, as always, many thanks, my friend.